What's good, peoples? It's Tamibia Oladawe. We're checking in with you for the week of December 25th to December 31st. So we are in Capricorn season. Hey, home of the goats, land of the free, home of the brave. So literally brave Capricorns will eat you alive, baby. So we're going from 3 degrees to 10 degrees Capricorn this week. The moon is starting off in Capricorn. We just had a new moon last week on Friday, and then we're going all the way up until Taurus on Saturday. Mercury is retrograde starting on the 29th. So we're going from 22 to 23 degrees Capricorn only. Usually Mercury moves a little bit more than that. Venus is going to be 18 to 27 degrees Capricorn. Mars is also in retrograde motion, moving from 10 degrees backwards to 9 degrees in Gemini. Jupiter is in Aries, moving direct from 0 to 1 degree in the post shadow. Saturn is 21 to 22 Aquarius. Uranus is retrograde motion but staying at 15 degrees. Neptune direct 22 degrees. Pluto direct at 27 degrees. Okay, so we're having moon transits. We have a new moon on Friday, so you still have new moon energy that you can take advantage of right now, even though the moon is currently in Aquarius as of 1:14 a.m. on December 25th. So Christmas Day, we're going to see moon in Aquarius. That's good for family and bonding and togetherness, right? Make sure you're having conversations, because this is a time where you can really change the world. Like, your family is your family, but your family has friends and coworkers, and who knows who else they're connected with. Their social media, and they probably follow different people. They probably have different friends than you. They probably have different coworkers than you. And so it's really like, when you have your aunties, uncles, cousins, mother, brother, father, whoever you have around you, like, y'all are all coming from different worlds back into the same family. So if you can, like, change hearts and mindsets in that family environment, you can really change the world, because they're going to step back into their world with their renewed mindset, and then those people can go to their world. So, like, you're really affecting a lot of different things, right? So let's say your sister has 5 friends, okay? So if you can change your sister's heart on, one issue, don't overwhelm nobody, just like pick 1 or 2 things. If you can change your sister's heart on one issue, and she can change her friend's heart, now you've affected 6 different worlds. Those 5 friends all probably have different friends. And so even if you're not, first of all, don't abuse nobody. If nobody is ready to be, transformed, we're not forcing things. I'm just talking about, have a conversation, because you never know what can come from that conversation. And so sometimes you just lead by example. So it's not even a conversation, but just about observing, right? So you just kind of want to keep that in mind. It's Aquarius energy on Christmas Day. Moon is going to move into Pisces on December 27th. That's early in the daytime, 1:33 a.m. It's going to begin waxing. This is the time where you want to put in the work for the full moon. So your full moon rituals, what is it that you want to see? What is it that you want to manifest? You don't just start on the full moon, you start right now. You start right now. As soon as the new moon is over, the new moon is your time to, like, set your goals, set your visions, like, this is what I want to create. And then you put in the work during that waxing moon phase. So if you haven't put in the work, I don't know what to tell you that you're going to manifest, because energy is neither created nor destroyed. Like, you have to create the energy for what you want. Okay? And so then moon moves into Pisces. Mercury stations retrograde on a Pisces moon. Seems very karmic. I think that's the right word. Seems very karmic, seems very faded, and so ethereal. So this Mercury retrograde season can see you, like, introspecting spiritually, like 7th chakra type vibes. But Mercury is retrograding in Capricorn, so it's going to be more of a practical approach to spirituality and enlightenment. Okay, you see how that works out? And then we're having moon moving into Taurus on the 31st on Saturday, and that's how we're ending the week. Upcoming. Venus is going to move into Aquarius. So Venus is at 27 degrees Capricorn at the end of the week. So by next week, Venus will have moved through those 30 degrees and be in Aquarius. That's going to be on January 2nd. So right after the new year. So we're starting New Year's Day with Venus in Capricorn. And then as we enter, we're going to go to the detached sign of Aquarius. We are going to have a full moon next week, so that's a fun thing to look forward to. Again, we're doing the work right now. The full moon is going to be in the sign of Cancer. Look out for a video from me that's going to be on January 6th. So overall, the energy of this is kind of like chill, relax. We're focusing on one thing at a time. There's a potential for greatness with all this Capricorn energy. Mars is retrograding in Gemini, so look out for the video for that. Uranus is retrograding in Taurus. That one's not that big of a deal, but that is affecting things on a generational and a systemic level. So that's not too much effect on you personally, but that is an effect on kind of this society, right? So Mercury retrograde, you could be the ex reaching out, it could be an ex reaching out back to you, or it could be friends, it could be coworkers, jobs. You just never really much know what's gonna pop back up during this retrograde season that's really meant to change your perspective on the world. Like, it's not a time to like freak out and be scared. It's really just a time to introspect. Like all of those rewords, like reflect, reread, revisit, relearn, anything of that nature, right? It's just giving you a different perspective. None of the planets ever change their movement around the sun. It's only from Earth's perspective that Mercury is moving backwards. Okay. So that's also the same for Mars and Uranus. It's only from Earth's perspective that any of those planets are moving backwards. So they're all moving the same around the sun, but the energy gets shifted a little bit differently this way. I always interpret it as we're getting back in alignment with the divine.